Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Proving Grounds. Well, this is going to be another episode of Bash 101, or as we can call it for tonight, since it's a Friday night, we call it Linux After Dark. Whatever you prefer. Let's start off with checking our terminal here. Abilities. Let's see. It's in here. Honest, I swear to God, there it is. In case anybody's not familiar with the screen that you're looking at, this is basically Zorin OS. Um, as I like to call it, the pretty love child. And we're going to start experimenting here. I did a previous video clip uh, working on creating a batch file for diagnosing systems, getting as much information as I can. And I wanted to create something similar in Linux, but I need to look up a couple of things, primarily the commands and combinations of scripts to see if I can accomplish the same thing. The first part of the previous batch file was the goal in order to be able to get as much detailed information from a system. So I started looking in and I found a couple of commands, and I'm going to just test them out here and see if it gets close to what I'm going to need. So first, let's try uname. See what happens. Okay, so it's telling me I'm on a Linux system. Okay, big dub. Okay, let's try. Let's try uname again. Space dash n. Let's see what that gives us. All right, it gives us basically the name of the tablet and the type of operating system, in particular, which is Zorin OS. All right, and let's do uname dash b. Whoop, back it up. Oh wow, let's see what we got here. It's Ubuntu and also the timestamp. That's all. That's all good. Let's see. Well, Zorin is based off of Ubuntu, so that does make sense. And I believe slash r is, or dash r, it has something to do with the kernel. So let's see if that actually gives me kernel information. There it is. Also tells it it's generic. I'm not exactly sure because I don't really delve that deeply. But let's look a little bit further. I got a couple other commands here. Uname dash m. Let's see what that gives us. Okay, x86 processor, 64-bit. Okay, useful information to know. I was kind of hoping to have more detailed information than that, but let's see. Okay, this is a little bit better. It's Linux, Surface Pro. It's telling me the kernel information. It's telling me that it's Ubuntu based, and it's got the timestamp. And it also tells me that it's a new licensed version of Linux. Okay, that's a good start. I mean, there are other things that I can do. I believe there's Linux system hardware, or LSHW. Let's give that a try. First, let's clear this out. CLS, I believe it is. No, clear. Yeah, there you go. Now, let's try this. I believe you have to do sudo Linux system hardware and see what this gives us. Source. Okay, this is a little bit better. Okay, it gives me the volume, operating system vendor. Okay, there's an ID, electrical name of the hard disk, serial numbers. That's interesting. Size of the hard disk. capabilities. Wow. Okay, this is a little bit better. It's not a whole lot, but it's definitely a lot more information than before. It's kind of all raw here. It's not really giving me any kind of like structure. But let's see, there's a couple of other ways to do this. Let's see. First, I'm here. Let's go into documents. If I remember correctly, is cd documents. All right, let's see. So, okay, I am here. So, let's see if we can do sudo lshw dash short. What does that give us? Oh, wait, hold on. Dash short. Oh, okay, this gives us a little bit more structure, and I like it. Hardware path, the hardware, the path, the device, class. Okay, talking about the memory. Oh, memory, class, bus. Okay, I get it now. So, description, BIOS, cache. Okay, type of RAM we're dealing with here as well. Okay, I guess that's got to do with the processor. No, wait a minute, no. The bridge, the display, multimedia. Oh, these are the controllers. I get it. And here we go. There's more. Okay, so I definitely like this sudo lshw short. But there's another one that we get to try out, and I believe this one will actually create an HTML file. So let's see how we put this together. All right, got that dash HTML. And I'm not sure if there's supposed to be a space here or not, but I'm going to go without making a space. And then does it work? Does not. I think I was supposed to put a space in there. Let's find out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There it is. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Space. And okay. So if we do a list, there it is. So if I fire this up, well, let's see. Did it work? I'm not exactly sure if it worked the way I wanted it to. I'm going to go into the GUI really quick and take a peek. Under documents. Do I have it? HTML file. Let's see its properties. Oh, it's just a plain text file. Wow. Interesting. Okay, so I didn't do it right. We'll find out some more. So go sudo lshw space dash html space. Then we do that bracket and then or greater than symbol, and then do lshw space html, and let's roll with it. And somewhere along the line I did something wrong again. Let's see, hardware lister, yes. So we want the format. Okay, great. So did that part. Then we want the option version, print the print program version. Okay, we can do a format, and these are the formats that we can output to. Okay, so wow, we got so much more here. Then we got the classes. Obviously, I'm going to have to practice some more with the HTML and conversion, but let's move on to some other things here. I found another command, and that is lsusb. So of course, I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that this is gonna tell me something about the USB. There we go. How many USB ports? The root hub. Okay, this works. And then there is the same thing, only with space V. And okay, this makes things a little bit more orderly. Pretty cool. Not quite exactly what I was looking for, but I could definitely find a way to put this to use. The whole goal about trying to get as much information as I can for these scripts and to generate reports is so that way if I can get onto a system and get as much information as possible quickly, if for any reason I lose a connection and I can't log back in, or if there's a system that totally breaks down, at least I have a report that tells me what could have gone wrong. What else do I have here? There's a couple of other scripts to actually check in on. And these actually have to do with the PCI. And the reason why I'm thinking that is because it says LSPCI. And I like to think that I'm not that dense. And I can actually come up with something. But let's have a look again. LSPCI, because we all know I'm a terrible typist. And whoa, look at that. Okay, host bridge, Haswell, DRAM controller, integrated graphics controller, audio device controller. There's a lot of interesting things here. And if we actually do the same thing, it's a lot more orderly. Ethernet controller information. Okay, I like this. I'm definitely going to be putting this one to use. But it's not on its own. We got some more stuff here. We also have, let's see. Also have LSPCI-T. So let's try that one. Whoa. As you can see, we got a couple of other things here. Okay, I think I went back too far. short version is, yes, here it is. It's going to take me a moment in order to make sense of all this, but it actually does look pretty cool. What else am I working with here? If I wanted to get some CPU information, I guess I would be typing in ls CPU, and let's see what that's going to look like. Try this again. ls CPU. Oh, this is cool. Tell me about vulnerabilities. And it's also giving me a breakdown. This is a lot closer to system info or sysinfo in Windows, but this is more aligned with information on the processor and a lot of interesting things I did not know about. I'm gonna have some fun playing with this. On the finding CPU information, I also have another command. It's sysfs. I'm assuming it's like system file system. I could be wrong. Let's see what it looks like. Sysfs command not found. Something that we have to actually type in, or let's do a sudo and see if this allows it. Nope. Obviously, this is something that either doesn't work in this flavor of Linux or it's totally wrong. Let's see. What else? Well, I did find another one that looks interesting. This is a variation on the LSHW. So it's sudo, come on, sudo LSHW, and where is the rest of it? I got carried away. There it is. Yes, I have my notes off to the side, so that way I know what I'm looking at. We've all seen this one. Let's go space / capital C and memory. I'm gonna go on a limb here, and this has got something to do with RAM or storage. I'm not sure. Oh, this is cool. Guess this has got to do with the RAM. Cache. I don't really do much with cache, but there it is. And what other commands am I experimenting with? In my notes, I have free. Okay, free memory. I get it. Let's see, and free dash M. Free Mary. I don't know what it is. Let's see what it says. Oh, this is cool. Kind of neat. It's kind of like it's like bringing everything down to manageable chunks. And let's check the HDD, hard drive status, or hard disk, whichever you want to call it. LS BLK. So Linux System Black. Okay, maybe that's not the correct name, but let's see what it gives us. Okay, hard drive information. Now, I'm not exactly sure if these zeros are supposed to mean that it's okay or not. I am skipping on a few things here because I am starting to get a little tired. But let's see if we actually put a dash A. Oh, this is cool. Loopbacks. Uh, is this about the hard drive or is this about the network? I think this is about the hard drive. And then we have fdisk or sudo fdisk. So sudo fdisk and space dash. I think that's an L. It could be a capital I. I think I scored. Disk model Samsung. Okay, this is pretty. I like this. Okay, this is useful. For the time being, I'm going to stop right there. As you can see, we covered quite a few things here. So, if I opened some kind of text editor, let's see if I can find one. You know what? The heck with the text editor. Let's open up LibreOffice Writer. That's a guaranteed word processor if ever there was one, and it should make it a lot easier for me. Come on. Okay. We'll move you over here. Come on. And let me go to the terminal. It's over a little bit. And scroll all the way down. Guess not. Alright. Slow down. We are going to clear. And I'm not sure if this is going to work, but I'm going to type in history and see if I get everything. Yes. Okay. This is a list of all the commands I used today. And a few that I didn't. I'm not sure about. I didn't mess with these before, so let's not get it. But just so that way we have a record. Of everything we covered so far. These are a bunch of the commands, including the very last one. Copy as HTML, that would be nice. Oh, okay. Ones I don't need. Hey, calm down. Alright, this should make it easy for everybody here. These are the commands that we've been experimenting with, and I will post these in the description and also on my blog. Some of these are repeats. I will edit this. Now, for all of you that stuck with me this long, good night and enjoy your weekend. Now, get the hell out of here. Enjoy yourselves. Ciao, babe.